Okay, so I'm recording this because I have been experiencing systematic gang stalking and harassment by a network of coworkers, friends, families, and people that I have dated. And this is a concerted effort to defame me as a person and slander my identity and basically do away with me um, for the love of money. The reason why is, and I mean, I'm a regular person, nothing big to me. Like, so what would this really be about, right? So apparently, my family, who I'm learning may not be my real family, has an insurance policy or some kind of will, some kind of money settlement money or something that is owed to me, unbeknownst to me. And they are needing and wanting that money because they're greedy motherfuckers, and greed is, and all of these people are greedy, and so they have all teamed up in an effort to do away with me, so they could all, as a network, I guess, split this money. Must be a chunk because I ain't seen the shit. So, anyways, um, there's a pretty good network of well-connected people. Everybody's brought in their own resources in this to help. One of those resources is, I guess, somebody that has the ability to blackmail or find connections within my apartment complex because I'm no longer safe in my apartment complex. I have been systematically gang stalked, harassed since about probably, I would say it's been intense over the last 2 weeks, starting November 9th. There were several attempts on my life. But what I'm starting to realize now is that there have been several attempts on my life through systematic poisoning of my food, water, and other things in my house because this apartment complex is allowing people to enter into my house unlawfully. And I went and spoke to Raven, who is the apartment manager, and we only have one person here who is on our maintenance, and that's Elgin. And I'm pretty sure they're in on it because when I spoke to Raven about it, she was defensive and just kind of standoffish about it. And I also haven't heard any feedback. She hasn't called me or tried to follow up with me to find out if I'm okay. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. In addition to that, my mail is being siphoned off and stolen and redirected. I'm pretty sure that that is being done by the person who was, I thought to be my mother. Her name is Brenda Blackman. I have reported her for mail theft. I have gone ahead and reported that through the post office. I may file a police report because I'm fucking sick of this shit. If you guys want your own money, get your own fucking money. I don't even have this money. You guys have been eating off my plate for a minute. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep recording these things because I have, since November 9th, when I found out that my house was being illegally surveilled, I left. I was run down on the road and almost shot. I have been gang stalked systematically from here to, I ended up in Stockton, and I've been gang stalked systematically from here to there since when I was in my vehicle. Um, Two of the hotels that I was in, because two of the individuals that are in this, which would be Blair Blackman and Kendall Lewis, and the other one being a high powered judge, are well connected. And so they're using the system and all of their resources to kind of chase me around, gaslight, and basically stalk me. Um, both hotels that I stayed in when I got out of here and left, when I went to Stockton, and then when I was in Lodi, were bribed at both hotels. Weird things happened to me. My vehicle was stolen at the Best Western in Lodi. Um, Things in my center console was urinated in. My items in the back of my trunk were urinated in. The car was taken. Somebody was paid. A mechanic was paid. I know that was Nick, who is at Elgina Williams, who works with me. That was her son. He was paid to fuck up my car. I've also seen him follow me once or twice because I know the emblems on the back of his gray Dodge Ram. People think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I can see things. Um, but I know for a fact that he was probably the mechanic that they paid to fuck up my car, my AC system. That is what happened when I was at the hotel and I came out after checking out. I saw that my car had been stolen or something had been tampered with. I turned on my car. My AC system was completely messed up. That is not the first time my car was taken. My car has been taken from right outside of my house. I've gone outside after locking my car several times because I'm paranoid. I went outside yesterday and all of my doors were open. So I am getting ready to go outside right now, and because everybody's been filming me and gang stalking me. So I'm getting ready to go outside right now and check the status of my car because I'm tired of people acting like they can do shit to me because they don't think I can prove it. And I'm also going to start filming the people in this complex that have also been drawn into this for the love of money, to watch me gang stalk me. My next door neighbors over here were at Walmart yesterday trying to gang stalk me. I confronted them about that, and then they came back and tried to film me to see if they could provoke me, to see if they could upset me. Let me go back to the hotels. When I went to the sale, what is it? Trying to say Stay In Suites. I stayed at a little hotel, in a little motel, seedy motel in Stockton. They were also bribed to let people mess with me. The electrical system was messed with in my room. People tapped into the system. I saw an AT&T truck out there when I was leaving, when the cops escorted me out because I wouldn't leave the room because I was scared. But so they used that to tap into to the cable system and were watching me when I wasn't feeling well and I was sleeping. I also wasn't feeling well because my water has been systematically poisoned. And that's primarily because they're letting people in my apartment to poison my water supply. Also, when they stole my car, I had water in there. Water was stolen from it, but I also still had water in there. So I believe they did poison my water supply. I have symptoms. I've been being poisoned for a while, and I have the symptoms that are abnormal that I have recorded and documented since I have come to understand what's really happening to me. I'm tired of this shit. All this shit for money. And all of this for a bunch of greedy, disorganized, disheveled, disordered individuals. So I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to start documenting who I know is looking at me, stalking me, following me. And then I'm going to look at my car and I'm going to document what has happened since then. 1110-1074 was the mileage on my car the last time I saw it. So if there's anything that has moved, then I will know that it has been tampered with. And I have to do this because, again, the apartment complex is in on it, so there's no safety for me. Nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to help me. When I was at the Best Western in Lodi, they were bribed, and the camera footage was cut because I asked to see the camera footage, and there was a part that was completely taken out. When I asked the stupid kid at the front, who barely wanted to call 911 for me, he said, oh, that's just the motion sensor, so when it stops, the camera stops. Well, that never happened any other time on the fucking camera, but again, it's just me, so I know what I'm up against. I wasn't going to keep pressing it. I just wanted to get out of town safely. Alan Bowen was the cop who was on site when I called. He was absolutely in on it because he gave zero fucks about what I was saying, barely even entertained it. And that's the same thing with the cops. The lady at the sale, let me see, that's the same thing with the cops that came to get me out of Stockton at the Stay In Suites. The young lady that was at the front desk, she was incredibly rude and short with me. And I believe she was doing that in an effort to provoke me because, again, they want to gaslight me and make me seem like I'm unstable or really angry. While also another gaslight tactic was there was a young, thin, black man. He was a kid, basically a child, 2 children almost, 2, and a shorter, more lighter-skinned gentleman with dreadlocks, it seemed like, or with locks, because I don't like the word dreadlocks. And they looked like staying in the room next to me, but also you could tell that they were kind of watching me. Well, I was sick and tired, and I was feeling kind of not great, so I got careless and left my room open when I was going to take my suitcase down to the room, or down to my car, because I was going to think about staying another night just to kind of feel better and stay safe, but the lady was so rude, I was like, fuck it, I'm checking out. So when I came back up to my room, I saw the little niglet, sorry, run about my room. And I was like, what the fuck? So I walked over and I saw I was able to follow him. I was able to see them get in their car. They were driving a silver Ford Fusion with a dent on the right passenger side. Um, and so I was able to at least get the license plates. They were driving away. I went back in and my phones were gone. And I was like, what the fuck? So I did go down. I talked to the front office. Once again, more funny business with the cameras and all that bullshit. And then the little rude Esquilita that was down there came up and decided that she was going to show me on her phone that nothing had happened and that nobody was in there when I visibly saw the kid walk into my room. So I was like, okay, girl, whatever. So at that time, I just hunkered down. I told her, I was like, well, I'm not really going to leave the room right now because I don't feel safe. She was urging me to leave because she needed to rent the room out and threatened to call the cops. I was like, please do. They're not going to do anything anyway, but please do. So that's what happened. She called, and the cops, in true cop system fashion, because the system fucking sucks, rolled up like 3 deep for little old me and gave me absolutely no help. They were like, oh, the women's shelter is down to the left. We can take you, or you can take yourself. Well, I'm not going to leave my car because my car's already majorly fucked up thanks to you fuckers. So I decided to go ahead and just go. And I got out and decided to actually just settled on just going across the street to the gas station that I was at the night before. As I was leaving, I heard a young black gentleman, younger man. They've employed a lot of young, lost black men to gang up on me. So if you kids ever see this, you're not blessed. Don't do that. Don't listen to dumb old folks. Get your education and go to school or do something with your life. Don't do this shit. Anywho, he was off to my right-hand side as I was getting in my car because my car was very close to the gate, and I heard him on his phone say, oh, yes, what car are you looking for? Not like that. But he's like, what vehicle is it? So I was like, okay, he must be a part of it. Anyway, so I went on over to National, and lo and behold, maybe about like 20 or 30 minutes later, because I was just trying to figure out what I was going to do, where I was going to drive, how I was going to be safe. My car's already been tampered with. Lo and behold, 30 minutes later, he came over to the area and walked into the store, got him some stuff, observed that I was there, and got back on the phone to report to whoever the fuck he was reporting to that I was there. So, anyways, needless to say, on my way back I decided to just drive back to Sacramento. On my way to Sacramento, I was gang fucking stalked. I mean, so many fucking cars. I mean, I've never seen, it was like cockroaches and vultures. I've never seen so many people just get behind somebody and just want to follow them. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing that you want to just follow me like this? I don't know what kind of reputation these people have put in there about me, but fuck you. Fuck you. They've also hacked all of my devices. So if you're listening, fuck all of you. Anyways, I got tired of it. I'm tired of being harassed. I'm talked about but not confronted, but you guys want to follow me like a bunch of little bitches. So I slowed down and I started recording and taking down license plates. I have I think here, and it didn't, once I got back to Sacramento, it didn't stop. It continued. I went to the courthouse because I was looking to file restraining orders, rightfully so. And then I went, but it was Veterans Day and I was frazzled and didn't realize that. And then I went and sat at the police department because I was just tired of being followed and I didn't know what the fuck these people wanted. But everywhere I went and everywhere I was followed, I made sure that I slowed down, stopped, observed the people that were following me, and got as many fucking license plates as I could. And boy, howdy, let me tell you, I have about 30... And that's probably not even the half of it. About 30 license plates. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Don't you have lives? Don't you have wives? Don't you have things to do? Who the fuck put you up to this shit? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyways, I'm gonna go check my car, and I'm taking this with me, and I'm recording this so that I have some evidence for myself because fuck you guys. I'm tired of this shit. Mm-hmm.